asking if you guys are ready, and I don't think I was ready. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How we doing?
Hi.
Hello.
We all excited to be here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're here.
Oh, geez.
I love the enthusiasm. Yeah.
We're here.
Yes.
We're queer. Deal with it.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Alderloft Adventures. This is like episode
10.
10? 10.
10.
Double digits, baby!
No way we've gone that far already.
Yeah.
I mean, me would know.
It's
She basically watches
Yeah.
this 24/7.
The alchemist.
Yeah.
She plays it and she watches it afterwards.
And then I dream in it.
Checks out.
Alright. Well, as people can probably see, there is a severe lack of bard happening at the moment.
What do you
D,
mean, loud
unfortunately...
bard?
Doubt.
What? D couldn't join us tonight. He had other stuff on. So, Remvar is still there, just that he's not going to be doing anything. So, in all of your head theater, mind palace shit,
We got out of the city and Remvar fell asleep and we couldn't wake him up.
yeah, we'll just say that he's strapped to Harley or something. I don't know.
Bad batch of gas.
Amazon 2.0.
So, shall we do introductions yet again for those who are new to joining us? Isaac, as always, take it
Okay.
away.
I've got something prepared for this.
Ooh.
Give it a second.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isaac, otherwise known as Rathian. I am playing Gimbal the Gnome Cleric. My mother, Dipple, is a whore.
Wait, is there nothing else? That's just it?
And
My
that's me.
mother
Moving
Dibble
on.
is a whore.
I just clipped that. I'm using that. That is so good.
Okay.
That is so good. So good. Mia. How are you going to top
I
that?
am Mia. I'm not. Oh, Mia. I play Nori the Trident, who has Eek the Little Drake. You might have also heard of Gremlin Dice. I am the owner and dice maker of it. Isaac is my Sandra slave. Together, we made judges weighted dice, so prepare for all the nat ones tonight. Look, I did it. I wrote something beforehand.
Go you.
I know. I'm prepared today.
Hey, where's my mods?
Oh, you mean I actually got to do stuff?
I don't pay you for nothing.
You don't pay me anything.
Oh, sorry.
You don't pay us either.
I pay you nothing is the sentence I meant to say. Sorry.
Oh, nobody's going to
Oh.
make it easy for me by typing in chat so I can easily tag their name.
I mean, well, we also have another
Here you go.
mod that just said hi.
Yeah, I know. It should be their job. But no, here I
It should be their
am.
job.
Slaving away.
Attaboy.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Working.
Mod.
Your sign is back to front. That's because my screen's flipped.
Flipped.
You know what? I can't fix that now. So,
You bought it the wrong way, Hex.
yeah, it's your fault, not mine. So
It's not even working.
What?
Broken.
Hashtag
Ah.
verdict delivered.
Hang on. Yeah, we might just want to see. See, I told you I was just I'm not
Like
organized.
Streamer bot, bro.
Oh, and the lights have gone out too.
I know because I
You
turned them off.
Oh, right.
Jazz is like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Jeez, good light, Sarah. They turned
Oh,
off.
no.
Meh.
Fucking Povo.
There we go. Bots
I'm
on.
going to be getting like one of the same things though for my setup.
I guess one of the big companies wouldn't ship rurally. Hey, JK, shut the fuck up. Hey, Sarah, happy International Women's Day.
Another quality GPR Ed Dudge stream. Nice. So was that it? Did we share out everyone? Did you get that working?
No, I was waiting for you to tell me it was working.
Did I not say that it's working?
No. You said give it a minute.
Is no working.
And it's oh
It's
there.
working.
There we go.
It's slow.
Yeah, gaming prowess, Rathian.
And
Yeah.
also that link's not going to work because there's a full stop at the end.
Feel sorry for Drax Misses. What do you mean? I treat her like the angel she is.
Satan.
I think I should probably kill you otherwise.
Yeah.
There you go. And I've done
Okay,
the
cool.
as well.
Excellent.
Link work.
Yeah, the dot isn't part of the link.
Yeah, Jazz, blind.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
I just
blind,
clicked it.
I'm the colorblind one,
No.
and that dot
Go
ain't
to-
blue.
Click the Rathian one.
I did. It works.
Mine
Yeah.
doesn't.
Mine does. It's your
Oh.
problem.
Nah, mine
Weird.
doesn't.
It does
Yeah,
not.
see?
Takes you to Rathian full stop.
Yep, told ya.
Wow, Judge, they're just not as good as us.
I know,
Are
mine
you
worked.
clicking the Twitch link or you clicking his name?
Nah.
Full stop.
The click.
Oh, hey,
The
I can see
quick link.
me. While Rathian
Wow.
is offline, check out JudgeRPG.
Oh. See?
It's alright, Jazz. I believe you.
Thank you, thank you.
I clicked it and it took me to no screen.
Well, look at that. Grog even says it works.
Shut
Good.
up, Grog.
Grog's paid off.
So, Drac, who are you?
Did you just? Hi, I'm Drakai. If you don't know who I am, welcome to your first time watching JudgeRPG. Here we play D&D and Baldur's Gate, and we used to play AI generated RPGs, right?
Oh, geez, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here at least 3 times in the month. Now we're here for my favorite support group, AA. I
This
mean,
is-
Alderloft Adventures.
Yeah, good,
Right,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, yeah.
If this is the 10th episode, do we get coins this session?
I am not a qualified AA counselor. I just wish to point that out.
Hi, I'm Drakai, and I have an alcohol addiction.
Hi,
Um,
Drakai.
I also
Hi, Drakai.
stream. Thank you. I also stream at
Thank
twitch.tv/Drakai, no full stop on the end. I stream Monday.
Why not
Monday,
full stop? Because we
technically
keep
Monday.
going, baby.
Yeah, Sunday,
Yeah.
Monday, hardcore WoW. So far, we've been streaming it for 3 weeks, and so far we've died 3 times. So hopefully, 4th week's the charm, and we can actually hit, I don't know, fucking level 15. We'll see.
Porn's
I don't know
evil.
what any of that means.
Oh yeah, porn's evil. Totally random Blizzard name, but
Yeah, go Blizzard, right?
Did you just say porn's evil?
my random name was Porn Evil. Hold on.
Hey, Mia, you should check out a Drakai stream.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I got
No one that you're,
thrashed the last time I was in here.
The one that you're a mod in, Mia?
Hey, I'm in a mod in many places. Doesn't mean I do the job.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, what?
Mm.
You fucking take it back. I'm your best mod.
Oh boy. Anywho, Jazz.
Hello, I'm Jazz. I'm playing Lao today. Hopefully, I'll get to eat a cat, but we've left the town, so unlikely. And
Feral cats in the countryside.
yeah, I've
Are
got. I'm not streaming at the moment, but I've got a lot of not necessarily behind the scenes, but I've got a lot of content stuff coming up. So, keep an eye out for
Ooh,
think if you're a
watch this
content
space.
creator. Don't
Yeah.
say watch this space. I hate that term so much. But yeah, there's lots of exciting things coming up for other creators, which is great.
Yeah, so definitely watch this space.
I hate
Yeah,
you so
100%
much.
watch this.
Hey, you should have said it. You should have just glossed over it. Wouldn't have been a worry then. Brought attention to it.
Watch that space.
Watch that space. I like that one more.
Watch this space. All right.
See, the watch this space sounds so wanky. However, watch that space sounds
Sounds
like
like a wanker.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
sounds better though.
All right, so a little bit of housekeeping first. Those of you who've been here for a while know how this all goes. I try and keep this game moving, and this lot on some sort of track. Fail miserably, obviously.
Also,
So
thanks for shouting me out, Hex.
Bro, you're a mod. Do it yourself.
You're a mod.
you lazy prick.
I
He
have to
doesn't
do
want
my
to do
own.
it for himself. It's not.
Exactly, it's not the
It's not
same.
as special.
can I finish what I'm saying?
No.
Guess.
Nah.
Okay.
It's actually proving your point. We get off track.
It is actually, and it proves the point that I can't keep you lot on track.
Correct.
What?
Track. I know, right? I try not to respond too much to chat as it pops up because I'm trying to keep the game going and keep everybody immersed. So I rely on you lot in chat and my mods, the ones that aren't actually playing the game, to keep everyone entertained in chat, knowing that you can all talk to my bailiff as well. If you want to ask him a question, go right ahead. We did break him last session, so that was interesting. But yeah, other than that, shall we get a recap? Who's got the recap this time?
Who do you think?
Mia.
I could be surprised one day. You never know.
Yeah, one day, maybe. So, last time, Duke and Voss had beer. Beer cost 5 copper. It was also 1 year since Duke's been alive. Happy birthday, Duke.
Yay.
Voss. Yay. Voss and Regis are past little, what's the word, adventurers together, and there's lots of party members. But that was another time that we haven't fully figured out. Voss has goat, and we found out that Gimbal has a big forge in Busy City.
Yeah, he does.
That's the English I have. Gimbal
What?
got whispered that he was the chosen one in his dream, and it said, "Find this chosen one. This will be your temple." Now here's a crash in the direction of his house, and there's a little house on top of his house. But do not worry,
Wow.
Lau's house was safe.
Aw.
Lau fucked up the trade. We didn't get the cloak because Lau was greedy, and yeah.
Can you
Celeste
blame
is
me?
a song and story. Oh yeah,
Guys.
fucking hell. Yeah.
sorry,
yes, Draco.
sorry. This is session 9.
No, it is not.
Depends if you count session 0 as 1 or not.
Oh no,
I
it's,
count it as
it's
zero.
0. So this is session 9.
No,
So
it's not.
session
It's-
9, but 10th time we're playing?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, because I've got session 8, the hammer and the daddy.
The hammer and the
Actually, yeah,
daddy?
you're right, because I've gone session 5, session 7.
Oh my god.
You fucking idiot.
Our note taker, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
I'm-
So Duke's ad hoc notes. Duke and the hammer and the daddy went to the Sourcins bar. Something about Eros. Voss's
Errol was a
adventure
bird down the
party.
city.
Yeah, thanks. Voss's adventure party had a tall elf guy in Regis. Dario's
There was also another
Curios
guy, but that's okay.
appeared in Lau's alley, and Raina said we're in trouble, so I started collecting everyone to leave, including Voss, our guide. And that's where we're at.
And nah, Lau has a fucking gang of mafia boss pigeons that
Yeah, that's
jumped
not
people
really,
in a fucking alleyway for him.
It's not really note take worthy though.
Yeah, it is. It was pretty impressive.
Lau
The doves
didn't
get
do
well with their
anything,
cat.
but the doves did.
I was gonna say they're not pigeons.
The doves. I just say pigeons. I don't know why. And yeah, we left the city. And do you want to hear the official kill count?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll go lowest to highest.
Okay.
Lau has 2. Gimbal has 3. Remva has 5. Duke has 6. He has 9.
Eat shit. Eat shit, Lau. You fucking worthless bird.
Okay, I want to just point out that kill count is inclusive of civilians.
Yes, it is.
So?
So, exclusive
Actually, I'm
of
sorry.
civilians. What are the numbers?
Laos is 2.2. Sorry,
Oh, yep. I forgot we discussed that. It was 2.2.
2.2.
2.2.
Okay, so you have now left the city.
Thanks.
What are we actually doing? What is the plan?
We're heading to Rustebar.
Rustebar.
You are.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the way to Rustebar?
Yeah, Voss does.
Okay, great. So you're all going to be following the guy on the ram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turn
It
to Voss
doesn't-
and I say, "Can you do me a favor?
He just kind of raises his eyebrow at you.
Since you are our guide, don't be riding off on us. Some of us do not know the way to Rustebar."
I shall keep pace with you lot.
Excellent.
So he actually gets off Harley and just sort of walks along beside him.
Cool. So, the roads between here and Rustebar treacherous?
Not treacherous, just long. And there's a few small villages, homesteads along the way. Depending on where we stop for the night, we may be lucky enough to be close by with a hot meal and a warm bed. Otherwise, camping under the stars.
Excellent.
You
travel
all
east-
have travelled out before, right?
Lau sort of picks himself up out of the creek from because obviously that's where they came from, and sort of like shakes his feathers a little bit. He just gets all ruffled up before starts like preening himself with his beak.
Do you need a moment?
Lau just looks at him and just goes, "Wow," and then starts preening again.
Very well. Right. Shall we continue? Good.
At your leave. At your leave.
We're just like, oh.
Sorry, I was sending pictures to Strawberry.
Hey yo!
Right now.
No.
Well. And
It
music
was
apparently.
shut up. It was Dead Porn Evils. I was sending her.
That's weird, but alright. So Voss looks down at Gimbal. Like, can you keep up?
Gimbal kind of like stretches his arms up into the sky. Can I ride on a Harley, please, sir?
Uppies?
Harley is a bit temperamental.
I pick Gimbal up and I gently plop him on Harley.
Alright. Isaac, I need a animal handling check.
Oh, a 5.
Oh boy. Harley is very unimpressed and rather swiftly not even really bucks you off. He just kind of like shakes and you just fall off to the side.
Oh, bloody thing. Gimbal turns around and looks at Eek. Can I ride on you, please?
Eek just kind of stops for a moment and like lowers his legs a little so he's accessible to the shorter ancestries.
Gimbal just hops on Eek. Oh, I knew I could trust you.
Well, that works. Alright, shall we continue then? And he just sort of starts wandering off. So,
Nari just kind of walking next to Gimbal and then points at Harley and says, "What is?"
What is? Who are you
looks at
asking?
Nori.
Gimbal.
Okay.
Gimbal looks at Nori. I believe that's Ram.
Nori turns her head. Good or bad?
Well, considering it just bucked me off, he's in my bad books at the moment, but he seems alright.
Nori just kind of like takes out her dagger slowly and it's like, bad?
Gimbal like slaps Nori's hand. No. Fine.
Good.
Don't hurt.
Nori
no.
walks up next to Harley and notices that Harley has something attached and then points to it. What is?
This is to Gimbal.
To anyone.
Well, I believe that's the saddle. Is it not?
Nori looks at the saddle and then looks at Eek. Eek? Saddle?
So, Voss kind of leans down only slightly to Duke. Is like, is she okay?
She's learning. She's not really from around here.
Is she going to be a problem?
You know, I still haven't figured that out.
All right. Look,
Sometimes maybe shit, sometimes maybe good.
just keep an eye on her. She flashed a little bit of steel at my trusty steed.
I'll make sure she stays in line.
Nori's just like, at this point, she's trying to tug on the saddle to see what it does.
Boss kind of, as you guys are still walking, kind of comes up behind you. It's like, I probably wouldn't pull on that if I were you. It's all strapped
Nori
in.
looks at Boss and points at him. What is?
Me?
She nods her head furiously.
I'm Voss. We've met before.
Is good or bad?
Well, I like to think that I'm good, but my enemies think I'm bad.
Nori slowly starts taking out her dagger again, like, is bad?
Little lady, I don't think you really want to do that.
No, he's not bad. He's good.
Ah, good. And then she puts her dagger back in. She looks to Duke and points at the saddle and just like, Nori won't.
We'll get you a saddle for once your little dragon thing gets big enough.
I'm really going to regret this, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
I can't
All right.
tell if that was Judge or the other guy.
Maybe a little from column A and maybe a little from column B.
Why not both?
All right, so you're traveling for about half a day when up ahead you see some smoke.
Mm-hmm. Is there often smoke on the roads?
Not usually this close to town.
Camp or...
He sort of sniffs the air a bit. Smells of burning wood. Could be a camp. Though he kind of looks up at the sky. Too early for people to be making camp. Too late for people to be breaking camp down.
We should
Lau sort of
quietly.
pipes up and says, Lau can check out.
Quietly.
Lau nods his head in understanding of quiet.
Go.
He sort of like scurries off into the bush.
Okay, so everyone's kind of hanging like stopping where they are to let Lau do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you wanting to do here, Lau?
So I'm assuming there's like a tree or bush line effectively between us and the camp.
Yep.
As soon as I sort of get into the tree line, Lau sort of like ducks right down and almost becomes part of the bushes and trees around.
Do you want to give me a survival check first?
I most certainly can. Ooh, that's a nice roll.
Ooh.
Let me just pull up my calculator.
That's nice. Let me get my
22.
calculator.
22?
22.
Yep. So you've noticed that where you've kind of busted through that tree line, the shrubs around there is kind of, they've been flattened but have kind of sprung back. So they weren't crushed, but something has gone past them to kind of flatten them and they've popped back into shape a bit.
And it's been like a little while since they've gone through.
A little bit, yeah. Enough time for the wood to right itself.
Yep. So as Lau sort of gets a little bit closer, what are the trees, like the overhead tree situation looking like?
So the trees themselves, they're pretty sparse. It's more of kind of like shrubs and sort of low bushes.
Okay, so in that case, Lau sort of just stays in the bushes and just gets close enough to try and see where the smoke is coming from.
So are you stealthing or are you just kind of... Yep, okay, give me a stealth roll.
Ooh, that roll's not as good. That would be a 7.
Excellent, yep. So you sneak up, keeping low, keeping sort of head down underneath the line of bushes. As you peek out the other side, what you see is a small cart with a singular horse lying on its side. The cart is smouldering.
Before heading back, I'm just going to take a moment to try and get as much detail of this little area where this cart is as possible.
Yep. So it's not really a clearing. The cart itself is kind of, well, was on fire. What you can see, though, is that there is a body underneath. And the body appears to be moving.
Can I see any details of the body or just that it's moving?
Are you going to get closer?
Nope.
Nope. Give me a perception roll, then. I want to see just how much you're paying attention to this.
16.
16. So you can see that they are humanoid, and they're crushed underneath the cart itself, and they're alive, and they're sort of trying to claw their way out from underneath.
Okay. Upon seeing that, Lau turns around and heads back to the group.
Yep. You
Nothing.
go back.
Nothing happened. Just get back. Perfect. Upon getting back, Lau sort of walks up to everybody and is like, what did you say it was? Why is the word
It's
slipped my mind?
nothing. Let's walk past.
What are you looking for?
Smoldering
Starts with cart. That's the word I was after.
Fuck.
Well, so he just says like, cart, smoldering, person dying on ground, and sort of he actually just draws the scene that he saw in the dirt with he pulls out his knife and just draws the scene that he saw in the dirt because he doesn't have enough words to properly describe, so he draws it out using the what is it, the like
Tip of the dagger?
no because I can like replicate things. I'm basically
scene?
replicating exactly what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
of the
So
scene.
it's a pretty good representation. You're working with pretty shoddy medium, but
yeah, being dirt and knives.
exactly. But anybody who looks at it close enough can kind of see that it's a cart with a person under it and a horse
That's smoldering.
that's on fire or was on fire at one point.
Was the person alive, Lau?
Lau nods his head. And sort of makes like a crawling motion as he was like trying to escape from the cart.
Jig looks at Voss and says, potentially an ambush?
Kind of scratches at his chin. This time of day? It's pretty bright out. Was it a
Hastily.
open clearing? Was it closed over?
Lau
Were you
sort of
s-
makes a moment with his like hand.
Were you seen?
Lau shakes his head.
Maybe. But if someone is injured, we must go and help them.
Lau sort of makes like a if we have to motion.
He sort of
Oh
hits
my.
Duke on the back. It's what us paladins do, eh? Completely non-committal answer, eh?
You know, we're gonna have to talk about being a paladin. What that entails. Anyhow, yes.
We've got a long road ahead, a lot of time to talk, but this person, they are
Duke walks off. towards
Yeah.
the person.
very well. Voss follows. The rest?
Nari follows.
Gimbal
With heat
dismounts
following.
Teak.
I was about to say, Gimbal doesn't get a choice.
Lau follows as well, but as soon as they sort of get to the trees again, he starts sneaking in the trees again because he doesn't fully trust whatever the cart situation's got going on. It's got fire, it's got people being crushed, and it's got a weird giant thing that he doesn't recognize. So he's gone back into the bushes.
Giant thing he doesn't recognize.
Horse.
Hey, yo.
Oh, you would have seen
You seen a dead
horses.
horse?
Well, okay, fair. He still doesn't like horses.
That's fair. That is fair.
So Lau's sneaking back in the bushes, but following along with everybody else.
Yep. So what is everyone's plan in this situation?
You know.
Save bitches, get coin.
Check out the area. I'll probably save the person. If
Yep.
I can.
So you're all approaching in the same from the same area that Lao was?
Yes.
Yep. So you see the exact same thing. Are you stealthing up? Are you not stealthing up? What's the feel here?
Nah, I'm not stealthing.
Walking.
Okay, cool. So we're just
Right.
straight in. Great. So
Lau's gonna
it's
stay. He doesn't go further than where he did before. Sort of
Yeah.
just stays in the bushes.
it's not a clearing. It's just an area where this cart has veered off the road, come to rest because it was on fire. There is a horse on its side, and there is someone that's kind of they're moving less than they once were when you saw them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Is good or bad?
I walk up to the cart. Are you alive down there?
You just hear like a groaning from the person. They don't look very well.
Voss got the other side of the cart, and I go to grab the bottom side and get ready to lift it up.
Yep.
Nari stands next to Duke to help lift.
My sputter.
Yeah. I got you.
So Voss goes to lift the cart. All right, give me a strength roll.
Hold on. Where's me dice? Oh,
Wee noise.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on. 1 sec.
I'd like to say that Nari's a proud 9.
So just a straight D20 plus my strength mod.
Yep.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Your Voss rather effortlessly lifts his side of the cart, and you're just able to lift it off the ground. He looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and kind of just looks at you like, is that all you got?
I don't look at him. I pointedly look at the body.
Well, because of the amount of effort that Voss had put into like lifting his side, the body is not, or from where the others can see, it doesn't look as though it's pinned anymore.
Can Gimbal rush over and grab the body by its ankles and drag it out from underneath the cart?
I mean, that would require you to get under the cart itself. It's top end out. It's trying to claw its way out.
Oh.
So grab its
his
hands.
wrist.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why did I
By the
also
neck.
think it was like top end under?
Feet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Mm-mm.
He's digging out with his dogs.
So you got to grab his hand and pull.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Give me a strength check.
It's gonna be really easy because half of him's gonna slop off.
Shut up.
Strength.
No, I'm not going to do
Dirty
that.
20.
It's too obvious. Ooh, dang. Duke, you got to pay attention to this guy.
Well, what can I say?
Gimbal's small, but he buff.
Gimbal just like rolls his sleeves up, like flexes once, and just grabs this dude and hoiks him out from underneath the cart.
Gibble just
And he's just
looks
like,
at him
"Oh,
and he
my
gets
back."
pulled out from under.
Ooh.
Yeah, this guy is not in a good way. His whole lower half is just covered in blood. His breathing's labored. He's not entirely conscious.
I pump 5 points of lay on hands into him.
His breathing
Nari sticks a
steadies.
finger into his blood.
Jesus Christ.
Which one? Which bit?
No. Before Nori even gets close, Duke swats a hand away. He looks at the person. Can you tell us your name, friend?
He's not conscious. Or not conscious enough to respond. His breathing has steadied, but he's not conscious.
I go to take a look around, see if there's any tracks or anything.
Yep, so
As
as...
Duke leaves, Nori crawls towards the blood, swipes her little finger and licks it.
Yep, it's
Like her
blood.
dictionary.
Thought you were about to
She's
say your
marking all
addiction,
that.
and I'm like, what?
It's how she
Dexter of the
categorizes people.
I can taste their blood type.
Why are you lot just like the most deranged,
AB positive.
depraved, bloody heroes? You got someone who
This
takes
person
hands,
is not healthy.
someone that
Hey, I
eats
don't
their
take
blood.
hands.
I'm not talking
No, I
about
take
you.
hands.
Oh, okay, alright.
It's not all about you, Duke.
I'm the enabler.
So as Duke, what you're gonna put the cart back down? Just drop it?
Oh no, I'm guessing we've set it down if the person's out.
So as you go to wander off to go and look at stuff, what's everyone else doing?
Lau's sort of like keeping an eye out on the area for movement effectively. He doesn't trust like the fact that the cart's just fallen over.
All right,
just-
give me... What's your passive perception?
How do I know passive perception?
It should be on your sheet under your
It's-
Is
stats.
it
Uh,
perception what the plus is? Is that what you're saying?
No. So there should be a spot that says passive investigation and passive perception.
Oh, I see. Passive perception is 14.
Yeah. For reference for what this is, it's basically what you naturally see by walking into a room. So instead of you actually physically looking around, you're gonna walk in and know there's tables, chairs, and whatever else in the room.
Yeah,
Also, it's 10 plus the bonus for the stat.
yeah. Okay, so mine's 14.
14. Okay, cool. So you're just keeping an eye on the sort of the area for things that are potentially there or not there, right? Okay. Gimbal, Nori?
So Gimbal's going to leave this man unconscious. He's still breathing, right? He's alive.
Yeah.
He's breathing. He's kind of like, his eyes are half open. He's sort of that weird state of like, not, probably close to things like shock. He's kind of not conscious, but alive.
So Gimbal's going to leave him where he is for the moment and walk over to the cart and inspect it to see if there's any signs of how it was set alight, how it was veered off the road.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll, because you're now going detective mode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Gimbal's walked up and been like, Oracle, patch me into the back computer.
There's a 3 here.
So instead of actually doing like the whole like detective mode thing, you're instead pulling off like a CSI like one liner, pulls your goggles down and just like looks away.
Looks like this has had a hot time.
This cart was lit. You can see that half of the cart was on fire at one point and is now just a smoldering mess.
Is the horse like alive?
Go and check.
Nori would like to go check if the horse is alive.
How does Nori check if one horse is alive?
He kicks
Nori
it.
tries to Jesus. Nori tries
I was
to
waiting
open
for
their
it.
eyelids and like open their mouth and like open them to see
Mouth,
what
mouth to
happens.
mouth.
Yeah.
All right, give me an animal handling check or medicine, whichever one is higher for you.
Tickle its balls.
That would be a 15.
15. So you reach down and you can already feel the breath off the horse. I don't know who's been around horses, but Christ, they've got a good breath on them. It's stinky. And you kind of like lift its eyelid open and the eye immediately like focuses in on you and the horse immediately just neighs and starts kicking out as you've awoken
Touched
it.
his eyeball. Nori wants to cast Speak with Animals and talk to
I
horse.
don't think you're going to get a chance to do that as all around you, the trees and shrubs erupt.
Fucking
and,
wow.
Classic.
Duke, as you're wandering around trying to find tracks, things pop out of the bushes in front of you.
I look at them and I go, good.
And I need everyone to give me initiative. And I need to find my book. Where's my book? Book.
That's a 19.
Uno momento. You guys see a whole horde of goblins.
Are you sure they're not chickens?
They're chicken goblins. Goblin chickens.
I got a 10.
I'm honestly surprised that there's been no, like, goblin... these nuts
Goblin
jokes.
these nuts.
Hey, there we go.
There you go.
Why'd you have
We
to
just need to be prompted.
Hey, guys, be funny. Come on.
Do something. Do something. That's 6.
Okay, so Gimbal,
19.
19. Wow,
10.
10. Duke,
How the fuck did it improve to 9 before?
15,
got
did you say?
Yeah.
Got a 10.
Nori,
6. That's what I said.
6. Amazing. Okay. So these goblins have all jumped up and they've kind of done the whole like battle cry thing, like rah, as a whole bunch of them lurch forward. Gimbal, you've seen these goblins coming at you. What are you going to do?
Gimbal is going to raise his shield and ready himself for an attack.
Yep. So do you want to ready to do something if something happens, or
We'll just get ready to swing my hammer once this goblin gets in range.
okay? So as soon as a goblin gets in range, you're gonna bop it in on the head. Yep.
Smack it across the head, yep.
Brilliant. Okay, so you've readied yourself. Next, we go to Duke. 3 goblins have popped out in the bushes in front of you.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there another Duke?
Currently, yes.
I punch the closest one. Simple. Simple man. Simple means. I rolled the simple one.
Oh yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
this is a good start.
Thanks. I'm not gonna use that
At
dice.
least Nari's next to him.
I rolled a 15 to hit on my second hit.
Yep, that one hits.
Cool.
First one just upcuts yourself.
First one I hit the dirt.
Take 1 point of damage from dirt.
It was a shot across the bow, just as a warning shot.
Yeah. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Brilliant. Yep. That goblin that was in front of you that you missed the first time kind of just chuckled a little bit as are you right or left dominant?
Left.
Left, so you would have gone left with your first strike,
Yeah.
missed, and then you've just like uppercut him from it's kind of being on your knees with that first one, and clocked him right under the chin, and he's just toppled over backwards,
Nice.
just dead. His 2 friends who were sort of like laughing beside him because you missed, all of a sudden stopped laughing, looked down at their friend, and then are starting to get angry at you.
Nice. That's it for my turn.
That's you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That then goes to... Ooh. Okay. Duke, what's your AC?
16.
Awesome. So from one of the trees off to your left, an arrow
No.
shoots down and cops you straight in the arm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say knee.
I thought he was gonna say I.
I'm not going to be that predictable. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. You take 7 damage.
Oh, nice.
He rolled well for his damage.
Goes through my right elbow.
Lau, what's your AC?
15.
15. You also, from out of what seems like nowhere, ooh, you take 9 damage.
Jesus fucking
Oh.
Christ, Judge. You have to be rolling max fucking damage.
Get your dice at Gremlin Dice.
They're weighted. Just don't give them to your DM.
They're weighted for negatives.
They're weighted for his pleasure.
Ooh.
Oh.
We then go to Lau.
Did I see where I got shot from? Also, I like how I was like keeping watch and saw none of the goblins turn up.
Lau's just
great.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah, well, again, get your dice at Gremlin Dice. I rolled well for stealth.
Oh. So do I see where the arrow came from that hit me?
Yeah, so it's off to the right of Duke.
But do I see the actual like goblin? Or do I just
You
know
see
to the right.
you see the tree. Give me a perception roll if you want to try and pinpoint like the branch of sort of where it came from.
Yeah, I want to know who shot me, and I'm going to show them what shooting is.
Well, I was gonna make his lefts and right.
What did you say it was, sorry?
Perception?
Perception 15.
15. Yep. So you see this goblin that's kind of just perched on one of the limbs, who's just let go of a short bow. You both lock eyes. You see each other. He knows that you've seen him, and he knows you know that he's there.
Lao sort of lets out what
Always kiss.
could almost be given a smile as much as what his beak will allow. Pulls out Outcry and lets off a shot.
Ooh.
He just opens his mouth.
Is this the first time that you've let Outcry off in open air?
Completely
Yes.
open air, yes.
Yeah. So you've braced yourself. You've gone, okay, this is going to make an almighty noise. This is going to hurt, but it's going to hurt him more.
You gotta remember, I've never let it off and I've been inside.
Yeah, but you know the result of this gun.
Because everybody else gets hurt, but I don't, so I'm
And you know that it's loud as well, because you've heard it like ricochet off walls and stuff.
Yeah.
As it goes off, it doesn't make as much noise as it has previously.
Ooh.
But tell you what, though, the bullet flies.
It's ineffective. Never use it again.
Did you give me a roll for your attack?
Nope, but I'll do that right now.
Thank you.
14.
14. Oh. Give me another attack roll.
Give me your money.
Ooh,
All your money.
that one is better. 18.
18. So you've missed the goblin.
Damn.
You have instead hit the branch that he is on.
Ooh.
Oh. It splinters the branch, cracks it so much that the branch falls away and the goblin falls. And the goblin takes a lot of damage.
100.
It lands with an almighty thud. Anything else that you so wish to do?
Quick question, what's two weapon fighting? How does that work?
So do you have a second weapon?
I mean, I got a dagger, but unless spells count as second weapons, I don't think they do.
No.
No.
Your outcry is a one-handed weapon, isn't it? It's just like a pistol.
Correct.
Yeah. So,
Anyway.
Hmm?
At the moment, it's a one-handed weapon.
right. Okay. I mean, you could
The
go.
only other things I have are like a dagger and a quarterstaff, so I don't think it's going to be doing anything. In that case, I pretty Lau sort of just stays where he is at the moment. He tries to like hide himself in the bushes a little bit more, but he knows people know where he is.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, that then goes to Nori
Woohoo!
/ Eek.
Slash eek. Nari looks around. Is there anyone close to Nari? Aside from the horse.
You're at the horse end, aren't you? Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
I'm at the horse
two goblins that have appeared on the other side of that area that you're in. So think of it's not, like I said, it's not a clearing, but think of the cart as the middle point. Most of you are on the person's end. Nori, you're on the horse end. There's two goblins on the horse end of the cart.
Little fuckers. Nari,
Get them.
are they far away from the horse? Or like...
They're close enough for you to get to if you want to get in like melee range, but they're close enough if you wanted to stay back and range attack him as well.
Mm-hmm. Nori gets out her bow and she casts Hail of Thorns on her bow and shoots the goblin.
Yep. Give me a roll.
The goblin, are they in 5 feet of each other? Just asking.
Are they within 5 feet? They are not.
Of each other? No. Okay.
No.
What do I have to add on to that again? Do I have
Yeah.
to? No, it's just straight, isn't it?
What? Yeah, it's just an attack roll and it does extra damage,
Cool.
doesn't it? Hail of Thorns.
Yeah.
I got some battle music to
Yeah.
play as well. Let's put that on.
So you don't add anything to attack rolls.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant for the spell. Yeah, no, you add your attack modifiers.
Okay, cool.
When was the last time you
Okay.
played?
Honestly, I can't remember ever doing any attacks.
Probably 2 months ago.
Make your damn roll.
You add your spell modifier to it. You know.
No, so it should be
The-
your
the
dexterity
spell
plus...
attack modifier. Which is probably like +5.
Dex plus proficiency.
That's
Plus
a lot
what
of
you
words.
roll.
I'm just gonna go straight from the dice because I can't understand. 14.
Did you roll a 14 on the dice?
Yes.
Okay, so plus what your dexterity modifier is. Which should-
yeah, 4.
4, so that...
18.
Yep. Plus your proficiency, which should be 2.
Oh yeah. 20.
20. So you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Which is not enough. No, it is enough. It's fine. Roll me damage.
That's this time. So, damage. This one takes 1d10 piercing damage on failed save.
So I'm going to do a saving throw as well.
Yes.
Yep, whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
It's 9 damage.
I rolled a 1.
Aha!
9 damage.
Get your dice at
At
Gremlin,
Gremlin Dice. Or gift your DM these dice. Get them at Gremlin Dice. Yep, so you get a flashback to probably one of the previous times where you've done this, where this goblin is now just like almost crucified by these thorns that have erupted as it's been struck by this arrow. It makes a scream that then is abruptly stopped.
I feel bad, but I don't.
I'm saying, no you don't.
Oh no, I'm double digits in my kills. Oh,
These are things trying to
that's
kill
so
you. You
bad.
literally jumped onto a drow that was only like guarding a compound and stabbed him in the
He
neck.
attacked
Like,
first.
Allegedly.
allegedly. Anything else, Nori?
Can you ready attack after attacking or no?
Nope. But you do have
Fair
a
enough.
drake that can do something.
Oh yeah, I do have a Drake. You could
He's-
like to go to... I forget about him sometimes.
He's not just a pack
Like
mule
that.
for Gimbal.
He is.
Wait,
He's
is
like a
Gimbal
wheelchair
still
for Gimbal.
riding Eek?
No,
No,
he's
Gimbal
not.
dismounted.
Okay.
You could like to go up to the other goblin and bite at his ankles.
Yep. Give me a roll.
He
You have
does.
Eek's stats, right? I did send them to you. Do you want me to get them again?
Maybe.
I have a quick question as well. The little dudes that we saved from the counterfeit coin place, what were they?
They were deep
Deep
gnomes.
Deep gnomes. I thought they
Except for one. One was a halfling.
were. It
I think
turns
that's
out.
one Jazz
remember
has
when
told
I-
me about.
No, I needed the deep gnomes. Remember when my backpack got deleted? It
Mhm.
moved
Yeah.
all the items into my equipment. So I was just moving all the items back into the backpack.
You don't have a deep gnome in your backpack.
No, I've got the shiny chains from the deep gnomes. So I needed to put in the notes what the chains were.
Right.
I just took some deep gnomes. Nobody noticed I've got a deep gnome in my backpack
Look,
as I'm running around.
Jazz, turn encumbrance on and watch your bird back break.
The amount of shit that you take, I would not be surprised if you tried it.
Almost most of them are just severed hands and stuff.
Anywho, what's Eek
I'm
doing?
assuming it's +3. It's a 10. I don't know. I just gave up trying. It's a 10. I can't do this adding.
What do you mean you can't do the adding?
I don't know where to look for Eek. He's hard.
Okay, so 10 plus 3 plus
Oh, no, it
2.
was 7, so I did do it. Oh, okay, it's 12.
Okay,
7.
it was 7.
Mm.
Okay, so Eek misses. Right,
Still trying to figure out where's the +2s coming from, but...
it's proficiency
next turn.
bonus. Okay. The goblins the 2 goblins that are in front of Duke both take a swing at him. One clearly misses. The other one clearly hits. Duke, somehow they've managed to hit the same arm that the arrow is sticking out of. And where's my stat block? There it is. They take, or you take, should I say, 6 damage.
Cool.
How you looking?
On a scale of 1 to 25, about a 12.
About a 12.
Yeah.
I like that.
How does that make Duke feel?
Sore,
Tired.
mad.
Yep. Itchy?
Yeah. Very itchy.
Yep. Good. Say when.
Is it my turn?
Nope. Just say when though. Another 2 gimbal that were off to the side that are now rushing at you. You may take a swing at one of them as they approach you.
Brilliant. That is a 22.
Oh, jeez, yes.
And damage is... oh, not so great, a 5.
A 5. It's okay. This hurt. You've like where have you hit him? Where have you swung at?
Me and a goblin would be like roughly the same size, wouldn't we?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I've swung it directly at the side of his head.
Yep. So he is reeling from this hit. You can see his face is now bleeding, and that you could clearly see he's probably broken like a cheekbone or something. He takes a swing at you. Oh boy. Now that his face is half caved in, he can't actually see what he's doing, and he wildly swings and misses. His friend has a cocked die. What's your AC?
Oh, a cock
18.
die.
Sorry, 18.
Yo.
Yes.
Yep. So he successfully hits you. And you take 5 damage. As you've swung, hit his friend, he's then got you in the side.
The severed hand overload by a bunch of goblins.
I mean, they're goblins. They're weak but many.
Since I readied my attack last turn, do I get a bonus action?
No. So your ready to attack was your action. So you could have had a bonus action on your turn, and then readied your attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you ready an action, it's your attack that you're holding, basically.
I get you.
Yeah. Nori, the other one that's near you, charges you after seeing his friend get crucified. What's your AC? Because I don't know whether this hits or not.
My AC is 16.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. So he swings and misses as well. See? Weak but many. When they hit, and they hit enough, they do stuff.
It's like rats.
Fair. Okay. And sorry, I'm just writing some stuff.
No other goblins dead, right? I didn't miss any other goblin deaths while I was trying to find stuff.
There's just 2 dead, isn't there? You did 1, Duke did 1.
Okay, cool. I missed that one.
I killed a branch. Does that count?
Trees are living.
0.05.
Yay! 2.7.
I don't understand your counting.
What do you mean? I said 0.05. Just to make Jazz feel better.
I mean, you're the one doing all the addition, so...
It's fine.
Okay, Gimbal, we're back to you.
Gimbal is going to... Gimbal's going to hold fast where he is, kind of like bring his shield up in front of him. And from where Gimbal's standing, can he see where Lau is?
Yeah, so Lau's kind of behind you. Sort of still in the same area. Because Lau took a shot at the one on the branch, but he didn't move from where he was.
Mm-hmm.
Gimbal is going to cast Bless on Lau, Nori, and Duke.
Bless.
Bless.
Blessed be thy.
Oh, bless me.
Hang on,
What does-
I've got it. Wait, I've got a button for this. Did that come through?
I didn't hear anything.
I swear to God. Doesn't matter. It was I've got magic sound bits. It didn't
What
work.
does that actually look like?
He runs around kissing people's foreheads.
Yeah, I kiss you on my forehead. Mwah, mwah.
Mother taught me well.
It actually does. It does matter what this looks like. So what
Someone gets tongue.
what does Gimbal casting
Who's your favourite?
Bless look like?
So what does your magic look like, Gimbal, when you do this sort of thing?
Gimbal kind of like bows his head and says a prayer under his breath. He talks to Gond, I suppose. And channels Gond through his hammer and through himself. And the magic like radiates outwards from him.
It definitely looks very magical, though, doesn't it?
But how does it manifest in your target? So that's you casting the spell. What does it kind of do to the other people? I think that's what Jess is kind of getting at, is what does it actually... How does it affect Lau?
Oh,
Is it an internal thing? Does it outwardly show some way?
He feels a tug.
Hang on, whoa.
Tug on my friends.
and I suppose I'd say like the three they glow ever so slightly. There's like a light that radiates outwards from them.
Yeah. So not
Like we
enough to
open our
actually
mouths?
be
Like
a
a flashlight?
light, but it's kind of like a very faint aura sort of thing, I guess,
Yeah.
would you say?
Yeah.
Do it vibrate?
I feel him tugging me. What
Yeah.
sorcery is this?
Ugh.
So after casting Bless, Gimbal was just gonna, like I said, hold up his shield and hold fast where he was standing.
Cool. I fixed it. There we go. That was worth it. Cool. After Gimbal, we've got Duke.
So
You feel a tug.
I feel a tug. I feel an itch.
What don't you feel?
I-
Love.
Yeah. I pull out the arrow
That's Mr. People's
from my arm, drop it, and I look at the goblin and I say, "You tiny rats will die this day." And I go to hit the one on the right with my left arm.
Yep.
Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Alright.
Remember, you've got a +4. from
Oh yeah,
No,
I do.
that
Thank
is-
you. Hold on. Alright, let me roll my d4. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hey,
I go to swing and my arm gets tugged ever so slightly to the right and I catch the goblin in the chin.
All right.
8 points of damage.
8 points. Yep. It's basically the same thing that happened to that first goblin, where you've like launched him off his feet, and knocked him back. This one's gone sideways as you've like haymakered him almost.
Yeah. I walk over to the one I just haymakered him. He's dead, yeah?
Oh, he dead.
Cool, I pick him up and I smack the other goblin with his dead body.
Okay, that's disadvantage. It's an improvised weapon.
Happily. Okay, I got a +4, hold on. Improvised weapon, what do I add to it? What modifier?
Strength.
Strength? 13?
Nah.
Damn.
His wet, limp body flaps against his friend.
I look at the goblin and I say, "You're next."
He's basically... So, you've gone to swing his friend at him. He's raised his shield, and there's just this face that's, like, flopped up against his shield.
Nice.
Psychic damage.
Trauma.
Cool. So that was your... Yep, cool. Next is... Ooh, okay. There is another arrow that gets shot your way. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Take another 6 points of damage. Duke.
Yeah.
It hit his other elbow.
Oh no!
He's just got
in the
wings
shoulder.
of...
As it hits me in the shoulder, I'd say on my next turn I'll give up to the itching.
Okay, cool. Good.
Sub 10, so.
So, the... yeah, okay. Groggily, a goblin stands up who just kind of fell from a tree. He's like rubbing his head. He's kind of trying to focus on what's sort of going on in front of him before finally like knocking an arrow and attempting to shoot at one of the two crows that he can see in front of him. Disadvantage ain't gonna matter. Oh, okay, it actually did matter. I rolled a 4 and then a 1.
Nice.
Buy your DM some dice. Get them at gremlindice.com.au.
I'm the encounter.
So yeah, he's kind of like, his eyes are unfocused. He just lets an arrow go, and it got nowhere close to you.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Goblin mind, it mattered though.
range goblin boys done. Now it is Lau.
Range bird?
Range bird turn. So upon like hearing this sound and seeing that he's now like, he's not necessarily glowing, but he's definitely brighter than he was before, and seeing that Gimbal was the one that cast this magic on him, Lau aims Outcry at Gimbal.
Okay, I've got a question for you then. How would you know that Gimbal cast it? It's fine if you do, I just want to know how you've worked this out.
It was when Gimbal like bowed his head and his like hammer was glowing and stuff like that. It's never sort of glown in Lau's vision before, and he's basically just put 2 and 2 together. He's like, magic.
Okay, yep.
As he's aimed Outcry at Gimbal, however, he feels like this little ticking in his pocket, and he remembers that Gimbal gave Lau this mechanical bird that's
Gimbal friend.
now one of his most prized possessions. And against what Lau believes, he turns back to the goblin and decides to just show this. He still remembers he has to show this goblin what shooting actually is. So fires at the goblin that tried to shoot at him again.
Great. Give me a roll. Let's see if you actually hit the goblin.
Will
See,
Alpine
the thing
finally
is,
hit
he
a
spent
shot?
time to like aim at someone else and then aim back.
What is he that?
What? There's an 11 hit.
Nope.
He spent too long aiming between the two.
Did you roll your d4?
You've done that kind of like
Oh wait,
snap.
no. Mia, you are correct. I gotta roll the d4. Because
Ooh.
even though Lau doesn't want it, he is blessed.
Don't have a choice.
Oh. Get blessed.
13.
There's holy water.
Oh, still not.
Still not. It's closer.
It gave him.
Oh,
hope, you
hang
know?
on. Wait. Sorry. Wait. That one would actually hit.
It does like the movie thing of like the curved bullet through the air.
It's just like, no. Oh!
Nah, you know what it is? Lau was gonna miss and the goblin stumbles his head down into the bullet.
I must dodge this. Huh. Yeah. So you do hit. So
Yep, let me... here it is. I just had to find what it was. 1d...
because you've got repeating shot on that, don't you?
Yes,
So you
that
don't
just
have
means
to
I don't have
load.
a reload. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Just wanted to make sure.
7.
7. Yeah. Yeah. Where do you hit him?
Well, I think like Drax said, Lau went to go aim and fired, and this goblin's effectively stumbled into the path of the bullet instead of Lau actually aiming at a specific spot. Lau was just trying to hit the guy.
Okay. Yep. So it hits him in the torso, and he literally just his middle just explodes.
Oh!
Lau sort of like looks at Outcry and is like, oh.
So he's kind of like a head, arms, and limbs, and there's just like a hole that's just like in his chest doesn't exist anymore.
That's a powerful money shot.
How far away would you say the body is from Lau?
It'd probably be about 40 feet away.
And are there other goblins around where that ranged one was?
You'd have to go past Duke and his goblin buddies to get to him.
Okay. In that case,
I mean,
Lau
there's
sort of
two dead goblins next to Duke, so
yeah, Lau sort of gets to where Duke is, but doesn't go past him, so he's just like almost a meter or two behind Duke.
sorry. Let me correct this. There's one dead goblin next to Duke and one in his hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Next we go to Nori.
Woohoo! Nori just wants to shoot her bow this time. She's
Yep.
just gonna shoot the bow because Iku's near the goblin. She gets a 18.
An 18. Yep. So you're next to this goblin because it's come up to try to attack you, didn't it?
Actually, yeah, it did.
So-
I forgot about that.
Either you need to take disadvantage to shoot in melee range, or you need to move away or try something different.
Nori wants to stab him with her arrow
With your arrow.
or her dagger. I still have a
Dagger,
dagger. I just
stab
don't
with
have it on my sheet.
Yeah,
I don't
if you
have
do it with
it
the
on my
arrow, it'll be an
sheet, that's
improvised weapon. If you do it with a dagger,
My
it's fine.
dagger.
Yep.
I don't have my dagger on my thing though.
That's right. Roll the dice, we'll do the calculations for you.
What am I rolling?
D20.
The D20 again? Okay.
It's an attack.
Okay, even
Yep.
better. I got a dirty 20.
So you got 20. Natural 20.
Yeah, dirty.
Dirty. So what'd you add to
Dirty.
it? What'd you roll?
16?
Okay, cool. Yep. So it's actually 22, but anyway.
Okay, my bad.
You should have 4 from dexterity,
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 from your proficiency,
Mm-hmm.
plus your 16.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, my maths was bad.
Yes. I mean, it hits either way, but I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to give you how to get to the answer.
I can't do basic math.
Alright, give me damage. Stabby.
What's the dagger?
D4.
Okay, cool. 2.
Here's the definition of 2. Equivalent to the sum of 1 and 1. 1 less than 3, 2.
Who?
What?
Thanks, Google.
Thanks. Wasn't sure what
Oh.
the definition of 2 was.
Seems as though we do have 5 players tonight. Yep, so you've
For 2.
stabbed him. He's yelped out in pain and rubbed now what's a hole in his shoulder.
Oh, cool. He goes to bite his ankles from behind then.
Yep.
Yep. I got a 13.
A 13?
Yes.
A 13 does not hit.
Fucking eat dog shit. He's getting left behind this session.
Oh boy. Okay. So is that everything that Nori would like to do?
Yes.
Excellent. So we now go to the other goblins. So we have the one that's in front of you, Nori. Attempts to attack you. What's your AC again?
16.
16, yep. So you're going to take 3 points of damage as he slashes you after slashing him. He's literally just kind of gone, ow, and then done the same thing to you again.
Oh, whoops.
Just trading blows off.
Blow.
Duke, the one that's in front of you that just got, like, slapped with his friend. You had, what AC? 15?
16.
16? Yep. So that misses. He's a little bit shaken by the fact that his dead comrade was just like thrown at him almost.
It's my brother-in-law.
And Gimbal, you are going to take 4 points of damage from the hurt one that's in front of you.
Oh.
And the other one misses.
No, not little again.
We are now back to the top. Gimbal.
Everyone's gonna look at this goblin that just attacked him, and in goblin he's gonna say, "You dirty bastard." He's gonna swing his hammer directly into the midsection of this goblin.
Ooh, give me a roll.
Gimbal has a dirty mouth.
I don't think you guys understand that though, do you?
No one else speaks goblin.
Except the goblins. They all know what's going on.
Lau gets more
They're like,
suspicious.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Yes, you hit him. Give me that damage.
3.
3.
Oh wait, no, I've got my. Oh wait, no, I don't bless myself, do I?
I mean, you still dealt the damage. You still hit. And yes, you've basically hit him in his midsection and he is just crumpled to the floor. Good hit.
And that's it for me.
Lovely. After Gimbal, Duke.
I dropped the goblin corpse. And I go to punch. Oh, no, I gave in to the itching.
Yep. What happens?
I don't know what does happen.
So,
His pants.
Get cranky.
yep, and erupting from your back,
Yes, the fear demon.
the fear demon shows itself.
Lau is now
Looms.
regretting moving closer to Duke.
Yep. As it looms over. Lau, you need to give me a... We went charisma save, didn't we, for that? Charisma saving throw, thank you.
Oh, that's my worst one!
The goblin, upon seeing this apparition appear from behind Duke, just immediately just drops to his knees and just starts quaking in fear.
4.
Nice. As does Lau.
Lau, you're scared. You are terrified. What does Lau do when he's terrified?
Hit.
Shits himself, and then in this case runs away. 'Cause
Defecation?
the fear demon is quite large, isn't he?
Yeah. Think of the
Yeah, so-
same size as Duke, but like over the top of him.
Yeah, no, he would run the fuck away from that.
Yep. So on your turn, you piss bolt in the other direction.
Yep.
Do I get an attack?
Yeah, it's still it's your turn. Yep.
All right. It's gonna be 22.
22. Yep. So how are you? Like, roll me damage. But I imagine that it's gonna be a bit.
11.
Yeah. So describe how this bit goes down.
So as the fear demon seeps out of Duke's back, his eyes go like pitch black. The shoulders hunch in, and he drops the other goblin body. As the live goblin sinks down, Duke grabs the goblin's neck, fist in the mouth, and rips out the bottom jaw.
Oh
Drops
god.
him and turns to the woods where the rest are.
That's what he was going to say, turns to Lao.
Wisdom
You're
save?
Yep. Awesome. Do you want to head towards?
Yeah, I'll start. I'll use my 30 feet to get there.
Yep. So you've either got the one in the tree that's been shooting at you, or you've got the one in front of
Nori.
Gimbal and Nori.
I suppose I drop the jaw and I look around. I look at the one that shot at me. I wouldn't be able to get to the tree with my movement, would I?
From where you are, you'd be able to get to the base of the tree.
Base of the
Creepy if Duke just starts crawling up the tree.
tree.
He grabs a
Um,
tree trunk and just like pulls it into the earth and just keeps pulling down into it.
Yeah, I think I go up to the tree and I pull out my hand axe and I throw it at the goblin in there.
Ooh, yep.
Like this ancient orc-looking hand axe.
The one that you've just freshly reacquired.
Yeah. And use my dex for this. 21.
21 hits. Yep.
Okay, yeah, cool. It was before modifiers. This one's, I'm gonna use a spell slot to pump in a divine smite into it.
All right. give me damage.
Hold on, how much? Yeah, it's just one. Eight. 13?
13 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you've just like drawn this axe from your belt, hurled it at this goblin.
Yeah.
It's got him in the face, pushed him back. The axe has gone through his head and into the tree behind him.
Nice.
So he's by his face, pinned to the back of the tree. And yes, Strawberry, I love that. Tramp Stamp of Terror. Love it.
Did that goblin die?
Yes, the goblin is dead.
No, it's still alive.
I didn't hear the details.
That's it for my turn.
Okay, cool. After Duke, we have Lau. Lau, there is not many left.
Lau just turns around and runs 70 feet away.
Yep.
From whichever is
Coward.
the direction.
So you'd be running towards Nori and her. Like, you're going on the other side of the cart where the horse was, and...
If that's opposite Duke, then yes.
Yep. So, Nori, you just see Lau basically run past.
Nori whispers, he hasn't changed yet.
So how far would 70 feet be? Would I go into the
70
next
feet.
tree line?
You're basically at the next trees.
Yeah.
Really trees.
We then have Nori, considering that there's no ranged goblins left.
I turned one into a chest burster and was done.
Nari's going to rub her hands together and produce a flame, and then like place it over the put her hand over the goblin's face.
You've seen this move done before, haven't you?
She has performed this operation before.
Yep.
She
Give
did
me an
all the
attack roll.
math. 18 plus 6. 24.
24 hits.
Hooray! Now I have to scroll back down. 1d8. A solid 8.
Excellent. Yeah. You're basically just like burning this goblin's face. He's screaming and then he just kind of falls over backwards.
Yeah, whoopsie. No, he just kind of
Did I do
stares
that?
down at him. Awful. He just fell. Wasn't me.
Innocent little Nori.
Eek, don't do that. Bad boy.
Wow, Eek, why would you do that?
What is Eek gonna do? There's still one goblin standing.
Is that near Jew? Where is
No.
that goblin?
No, it's me. Eek.
It's near Gimbal.
Gimbal.
Yeah, it's in front of me.
Eek sees that Gimbal's in possible quote-unquote danger and runs over to... Sorry, let me see what Eek can do.
What does Eek do?
Okay. 5 more ankles. He
Yep.
gets a 16.
16 to hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Eek couldn't hit things when he was saving his
When he
mum,
was
but
Nori?
tell you what, when Gimbal's in danger,
It's a 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay,
Eek is
so
saving his rider.
what does Eek do to this goblin? This is the last goblin that is now dead. How does Eek
Oh.
finish this goblin off?
Full
Eek.
axolotl hits him.
Well, Eek bites his ankle and then just kind
He
of
does a
like,
stilt.
drags-
Oh.
Oh, gums on him. Jesus, yeah. He bites his ankle and then just kind of like pulls it backwards before he just like moves over his like throat and rips out the rest of him.
It's nice that he moved him away from Gimbal before he did that.
Yeah.
Does the whole Hulk and Loki thing while holding on to his ankle.
Whenever you see a dog get a chew toy and they're just like,
Eek, drop, Eek, drop.
Put it down,
what
boy.
do you got in your mouth?
Ah, he's ate the fucking thing.
Starts squeaking.
Nori's like prying open his mouth and you're like, what do you got in there? What do you got in there?
Get it out.
Oh, jeez. He starts just like sulking in the corner because he got told off. Just,
He's like,
What were Voss and Harley doing during this whole encounter?
Duke's still rolling. Where's Voss?
Voss is like trying to not let this guy bleed out.
oh, Voss has been like, it's okay, guys, let's get the medical.
You guys get this? I'm just like,
Lucky!
he's got one thumb stuck in a hole somewhere, and he's like pumping the chest with his other hand.
A hole.
How do I
forgot-
get out of the state I'm in?
So you calm yourself down. So you start taking breaths and just end the effect on you.
Sun's getting real low.
I with my last bit of energy, I want to climb the tree and get my axe back.
It's like, I want it.
Athletics. We're out of combat, by the way, guys, so you can do what you want.
Alright. Athletics is my strong suit. Oh, I'm still blessed.
And I can
16.
16. Yep. So you clamber up the tree and retrieve your axe from the skull / trunk.
From I like take it out of the trunk. The goblin's still on there. I shake it and it slops off.
More.
Eh.
Yeah.
I climb back down. I let Eek lick it clean.
Equal
I thought you were
Nori.
gonna go to Lao. Lao would be like, la, 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 la.
No, Lau's still fucked off in the
Yeah,
trees.
he's
He
gone.
sort of like pokes his head back in, seeing if the coast is clear.
Yeah.
You guys still
So
alive?
you've left the area of effect, and yeah, you can't see this thing anymore. You've calmed yourself down, can come off.
All right,
Come
cool.
back, yeah.
So upon seeing that the coast is clear, Lau starts going around to the goblins and severing one of their hands. off each
Jesus
of them.
Christ.
Doesn't take him long.
As Lau's doing that, Duke nods and goes, "Don't forget to pile the bodies."
Lau nods his head. How many goblins
So-
were there?
Hold up.
I mean,
Voss.
Send out a message.
Voss with his thumb in a wound hole and pumping the chest of this guy to keep him alive. Hears, "Don't forget to pile the bodies." He's seeing Lau start chopping hands. It's like, whoa, what is this?
There's just a shadow over him, and Duke just says, "A message."
A message for who? They're all dead.
Whoever finds them. Duke puts another 5 points of lay on hands into the guy.
The the guy's like, his eyes are now a bit more focused, and he's, goblins, they're
Dead.
dead. And he closes his eyes again. Still alive. He's breathing, but he's exhausted.
Yeah. I used the last 5 in me to get me above 10.
Yep. So Voss stops pumping his chest and pulls his thumb out of the wound hole. And
I thought he put the finger in his mouth then.
What do you choice?
He questions us, but he just takes a little taste.
After Duke pumps himself with healing hands and Lau's finished severing the other hands and piling the bodies,
do you need long to pump yourself, Duke, or you're good?
Nah, no, I'm good.
Okay,
Half
good.
pump by
Second
God.
champ.
does Duke still look injured?
Yes.
Lau digs around in his backpack and pulls out one of the healing potions and offers it to Duke.
Duke takes it. Thank you. Chugs it.
Go,
Two
go, go.
D4 2.
Nice. That's 3. That's 3 plus 2?
Yeah.
8. Nice. On a scale of 25, I'm at about a 19.
That's not bad. It's more than half.
Yeah. Possible. These
Um,
puncture holes are less holy.
Hey. Speaking of holy, Gimbal, what you doing?
Gimbal calls out, "Wow, Duke, Nori, you guys okay? But some healing perhaps is in order." And Gimbal like bows his head, and he targets himself, Nori, Lau, and Duke, and casts Prayer of Healing.
Nice.
Ooh, big boy heal.
Can I react to this at all?
Lao refuses it.
I don't know whether there's a
Where's the
DC
butt,
of this, is
Lau?
there?
No, there's not.
There's no, yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it happens,
Just
but
take
you
it.
can react however you want to react to this.
Okay.
Because it's not a touch, is it? It's just like a
It's like an
area.
area of effect, yeah.
yeah.
Dear
So
Lord.
that is what's my spellcasting modifier again? I'm blanking.
Wisdom.
That is a 14 healed to everyone.
Jeez.
14.
Christ.
That's a lot of healing.
That's a lot of healing, but that's a out of combat heal, isn't it? Like that's not something it's got a long cast time, or is it one action?
It is 10-minute cast time.
Yeah. So,
So, yeah.
it's So for the next 10 minutes, you're healing everyone.
He's tugging in the corner.
As soon as,
Fuck yeah.
as soon as
Fuck yeah.
Gimbal starts, like, his little prayer, does Gimbal start glowing or something like that?
I wouldn't say Gimbal starts glowing, but like the Hammer of Gond would start glowing. He's channeling his power through Gond.
But it
through the
looks
hammer.
magical, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Lau immediately starts like yelling at Gimbal to like stop and no, he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's like
Oh shit, he's not
He's like-
consenting.
he's like touching and poking Gimbal, trying to get him to stop.
As Lau's doing this, Duke picks him up, covers his beak, and goes, "It's fine, Lau. He is helping."
Lau sort of has a look in his eye that he does not believe Duke at all. He's he's not trying to harm Gimbal because he remembers the little mechanical bird, but he wants Gimbal to stop immediately.
You weren't hurt, were you?
I was, yes.
You were hurt. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like after Gimbal is done casting a spell, surely Lau would feel like his wounds healing and could like put together that what I just did helped him.
Doubt.
You underestimate Lau's hatred for magic. But he does feel better, which brings up even more confliction within Lau.
Is this character progression?
This
God.
magic person has not only given him like the prized possession of his mechanical bird, which is like his favorite thing in the world, but he's now somehow, when he shot his weapon, the enemy died, even though Lau could see that he was not on target. And now again, he just suddenly feels better after Gimbal's hammer was glowing. So he's very conflicted right now.
Interesting. All right. What now?
I checked the cart. Is there any goods left? Is it or just sort of
Loot that buddy! Loot that buddy!
So you kind of pick through the wreckage. Like majority of the cart was burnt. But you can salvage a little bit of food from there. So you've got like 2 days worth of rations
Cool.
of various stuffs.
I also checked the guy's pockets to see if there's like any ID, any letters, any sort of sign.
He's got
of
his
what
driver's
he's
license on
doing.
him.
Yeah. So as you move towards the
License and registration.
as you move towards the body, Voss kind of like, now hang on a minute. And he's kind of like shielding the guy from you. Are you okay?
Ew.
Fine.
What do you want him for?
ID. Any form of letter that might show us what he was doing out here.
Okay. And he kind of steps back and just... You can tell that he's kind of just like tensed up, just watching you. He's seen this whole scene play out, so he's on alert.
I look at him, I cock my eyebrow, and I'm like, this guy's innocent, boss. Where's the justice in hurting him?
Something very unnatural just happened, and I'm unsure how to process this.
Take 5, or as long as you need.
I'll stay here, I think.
I rummage through the pockets.
Yep.
Gently, gently. It's not like I'm like...
Just lifted the guy up and just like... I mean, you're not going to find a driver's license. That's...
No,
But-
that's fine.
You find a small pouch of coins
I
and
leave them.
a... You leave them? Yep.
Yeah.
And a small piece of parchment that's been like wrapped up and sealed.
Okay. I look at it. Is it addressed to anyone, from anyone?
It's got a like a wax seal on the top. You history trained?
I would like
I'm
to
not Rembar.
use knowledge from a past life.
Question mark?
I'm not history
Maybe.
trained though.
So that doesn't give you proficiency in the skill, though,
It
does
doesn't. It doesn't.
No,
Let me
so
roll a
probably
D6.
don't do that.
All right.
I will let you do an intelligence roll, but the
God,
DC
no.
is going to be higher.
I turn to Gimbal and I say, "Do you recognize this at all?"
Gimbal looks at the wax seal and can I roll history for it?
Yep.
Come on, baby. 18.
18. Yep. So the wax seal is it's a set of scales that are really heavily weighted one way. On the bottom scale, looks like a small pile of like powder, almost. And on the other side is a small crown.
Auto Trump crown.
So do I know like who uses this seal, what guild or what person uses this specific seal?
You do, but I want you to guess just off that information.
Ilian Farah.
I mean,
Sure.
thank you, Duke, but I was asking Gimbal.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen this seal before, Duke. Looks like the work of Ilian Farah, the scales, the powder.
That would make sense. Hand me the letter.
Gimbal hands Duke the letter.
I open it.
Yep. It is a rather well-written letter that states, "Get to Rustebar, get me my money, and nothing else bad will happen."
Who the fuck's typing?
I don't know.
Oh. Everyone put your hands up. Oh,
Could it
wait.
be me?
Types harder.
Yeah.
Interesting. Looks like this man will have some questions to answer when he wakes up. Yeah, I pocket the letter and pull out rope from someone's pack. Whoever's closest to me. I grab
It's
the
like-
rope.
It's mine.
I look at Nori and say, "Can I borrow Eek for the moment?"
Nori looks at Eek, and Nori's like, "Can he borrow you?" And then Eek looks at Juke, and he's just kind of like, he looks, and then he's like, I shall follow him for now.
How big is Eek? Like a horse size? Not yet.
Like an alligator?
He's currently
Pony,
classed as a
he's fucking
small.
tall.
He's a small dragon currently, or classed as a
Alright.
small draconic creature.
Okay, all right.
I was thinking crocodile.
Yeah, me too. Like a pony-sized crocodile.
Oh, scary.
Would it be easier to tie this guy up onto the ram or Eek?
You asked.
Like size-wise, DM. Looking at it,
So, Eek is smaller than Harley. Harley is able to have Voss ride him.
Whereas Eek can only have gimbal.
Okay.
Yeah.
baby.
And really, he's not classed as actually riding Eek because they're the same size.
Cool.
Oh shit, you're also a pony-sized alligator?
Wow, that hammer's big, if you know what I mean.
It runs in my family.
I have a moment of contemplation. I look at Eek and I look at Harley, and I turn my head to Voss, and I chuck him the rope and I say, "Get him on, Harley."
We're not tying up an innocent man. I thought you said
It's
he
so he
wasn't-
doesn't run. I have this letter here that shows he is in the service of Ilian Pharaoh, which brings his innocence into question.
He puts his hand out to take like the note from you.
Yeah, I give it to him.
He reads it and gives it back.
Yeah.
You tell me how this letter sounds.
Doesn't matter. He has answers we need.
We're not tying up an innocent man. Where
I'm
is
not
your
gonna-
sense of justice?
I'm not going to hurt him, Voss.
You were
have no justice.
Tying him up.
It's so he doesn't run, Voss. When you wake up somewhere strange and you don't know where you are, your first instinct isn't to ask questions, it's to flee. But we need answers. We need to know what Ilian Pharaoh wants in Rustebar, among other things.
He tosses the rope down that you've thrown to him and steps right up to you. We are not tying up an innocent man.
Then you get your fucking ram to behave when I put this guy on him.
Do you think he's in the state to do anything at the moment? Should we not wait until he wakes?
I don't think you've seen how desperate people can get.
We're both just staring at each other for a few
Yeah.
seconds.
While they're
Wow.
staring, can Gimbal like pick up the rope and sneak behind him and tie him up?
You can certainly try to. You give me a stealth roll at disadvantage because you are wearing armor.
Advantage because I'm distracting Voss, doesn't it? It's like, flat roll.
Advantage got short ancestry.
Have you heard somebody walking around in armor?
Yes.
I mean, it's still a 15.
Nice.
Duke just coughs every time he goes ching ching.
Like in Voss's face, just
Yeah, spittle flies in his face.
as you try and like sneak behind him, Voss just kind of like puts a hand on your head.
I'm not doing anything, boss. You can put me down.
He's not picking you up, it's just like letting you know that he sees you.
Lao starts to draw Outcry out of its little holster
Oh my
as well.
Sorry, dude.
I will
We're gonna
have
kill your dad's friend.
I will remind you that this is someone who has been on many, many adventures. Now tell me what happens when someone goes on many, many adventures.
They get old and crusty.
The DM actually levels them up.
So that what does that tell you when he has had nearly a full life of adventuring?
He doesn't stand up to us.
Lau's not pointing anything. He's just seeing Duke's very angry, and he just touched Gimbal, who he's got mixed feelings about, but he knows he's not necessarily an enemy.
Do I love him? Do I hate him?
Seeing Voss not going to budge, Duke says, "Listen, Voss, we're all on the same side here. We all want justice. I'm not going to keep this guy hostage. I'm not going to take him any farther than what he needs. I might even fucking help him.
Lau
But we
puts
don't-
Outcry away when he hears we're on the same team.
We don't need him running off with information, getting himself killed, and getting his family killed. Now do we?"
He's thinking for a second.
The silence is palpable.
Very well. I understand.
Good.
He, while still kind of alert, he kind of turns his head to look at Nori. You girl, can you set that horse up so that someone can ride it?
No, Nori looks around like,
The horse is on
Me?
its side.
Nori opened its eyeballs and it freaked the fuck out. So I think it's upright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's upright.
Nori looks at horse and then back to Voss, and she nods her head.
Good. He looks down at the gnome that's under his palm.
As he looks down, Duke lifts his hand off Gimbal.
Don't touch
Let's
my
get-
grandpuppy.
Let's get some things straight here, Voss. That girl has a name. It is Nori. Do not talk to her with disrespect again.
There was no disrespect meant. She has not introduced herself. But I thank you for letting me know her name. Thank you, Nori. Please get the horse ready.
As Voss says this, Nori's on the horse's back in a gremlin kind of squat thing.
Animal handling?
Absolutely. That would be a 19.
Oi, nice.
Nice.
Yep, you're pretty much doing backflips off this horse's back. Like, you're right.
Whee!
This is not related to anything, but I just ate 500 grams of yogurt in the span of a minute or two.
Jesus Christ. I thought I could hear you going.
Inhaling the yogurt. It was
He's
glorious.
fucking waterboarding himself.
The yogurt poops in an hour are not going to be fun.
That gut bacteria is having the time of its life right now.
We've got friends! Woo!
I missed yogurt so much. That was
Why'd you stop having it?
I just never really
He's
buy
lactose
it
intolerant.
because, yeah, actually, lactose intolerant, and I'm
Trying
gonna
to make it consistency.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's good.
It's going to come out of him like soft serve, just...
Looks exactly how it came in. Eats it again.
Oh, yuck.
That's getting clipped.
I look at Voss, I look at the rope, I look at the guy. Am I going to have to do it? Or will you?
If you let me finish, I have a better, safer idea. What's Gimbal's last name again?
Switchthorn.
Switchthorn. You're a Switchthorn, right? Tinkerer's son.
Yes, sir.
Reckon you can cobble together some sort of... What's the word for it? Stretcher that we can pull this man behind on his horse. Something that'll keep him safe. Not going to bounce him around like it would on a ram, and he kind of just quickly gazes at Duke quickly and back to Gimbal.
Yeah, I reckon I could do that. Give me a few minutes. Gimbal kind of scurries off into the bushes and grabs 2 sticks. And then using the rope from his pack kind of starts threading it between the 2 sticks to make somewhat of a makeshift stretcher, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Takes it back to Voss and he's like, do you think this would work?
Fortune, mate. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Got a cold there.
Got a bit of a cough.
That son of whore to you, sir.
Ah, you're a horsin', eh?
Yes, that will work, Gimbal. That's fine. Just make sure you read your abilities. Yes. Yep, that should work.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
He's gonna
Oh,
get
jeez,
another
that's,
500 grams.
And
That was
He's
quick.
gotta shit it out.
I need to go put the yogurt back in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. I'm gonna devour the rest of it tomorrow.
Jesus Christ. Wow, Keelan not even in a night. Poor form.
Soft.
High
Don't
hopes.
fucking tempt me.
Saves you so much time, Jazz.
Don't have to go down the stairs.
Why wait 6 hours? Do it all now. All right then. Paladin, would you be so kind as to lower this man onto the stretcher?
I do.
Oh, they're married.
And as I lower him on, I get a bit of the rope and I tie his wrist gently to the stretcher.
Fine. A compromise, I guess. Alright. If we are done here, we still have, and he looks up, a few hours of daylight. I don't particularly feel like resting amongst. And he looks around at the scene around and see the little pile of goblin corpses.
All with
I-
missing hands.
Would prefer not to be here.
Does that mean
Just
you
a
got 18 hands?
clarification.
No, I only got one of each.
Clarification, Judge.
Yep.
Were you hinting that I could use my artisan's blessing to make a stretcher?
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
You'll
Depends
never
who's asking.
know.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Now, do any of you... No. No, this is fine.
What?
I was wondering whether any of you were tired and would perhaps like a ride.
Lau nods his head furiously.
Gimbal has short legs. A ride would benefit him as well as Lau.
Doesn't he have that dragon?
A ride would benefit them both.
Very
One
well.
creature is saddled, one is not.
One is an old man. One is a filthy bird.
One is a carrion creature, one carries creatures. Very well. Whoever wishes to ride Harley, and he kind of looks over at Harley, and Harley's just kind of like backing back a little bit.
It's like, fuck no.
Behave. Whoever would like to ride Harley may saddle up.
Gimbal looks at Lau. Lau, you want to take this one?
Lau nods his head and walks over to Harley.
Yep. Harley kind of like lowers his sort of like almost like a camel. You know how they kind of do like the whole like back
Oh, I
down
fucking
and front
hate that
down sort
shit.
of thing.
Yep. Lau sort of like clambers up and sits on the saddle. He doesn't know what to do on the saddle, but
Like
he's
bird
sitting on it.
perches.
Yeah.
Harley makes like a bit of a pained bleat as you've like dug your claws into like its side as you're like clambering up on top of him.
Mm.
Lau unfazed.
I'm sitting effectively like a bird would sit on the back of like a horse or something. Just
Yep.
sitting on top.
Harley does a Lau and does the whole glare sort of look at Voss. Yeah, that one. All right. Now that everyone's ready to go, we have a few more hours ahead of us. Shall we continue?
Nori says yeehaw on the horse and smacks its ass for it to go.
Oh no. Okay, give me an animal handling. I think we're going to be glad that his hands are tied in now.
It is a 16 in total.
Yep. That horse is going.
Yeehaw!
As the horse goes, I turn to Voss and I say, "Lucky I tied him down."
Aren't you glad?
Voss just kind of like puts his hands on his face. Just like,
Thanks, Mia. Ooh, I needed that.
Just like Nora's not even sitting down. She's like full
Yeah.
crouched.
I needed that one up.
I could have been in a bar and then sleep in a bed. Instead, I'm with you.
We shall continue.
Can you call Nori back? And he just starts walking as Nori is just like. Phew.
Eat my dust.
As she's going, Duke yells out, "Nori, slow down!"
Nori just kind of like rotates on the horse and looks back at Duke, and she just kind of looks blankly at him, like she's never heard the word "slow down."
Stop.
Nori like whispers to the horse, stop."
Horse is just going.
The horse will stop at some point.
All right. Shall we take a break, guys?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I ran
Or
out of drink.
you guys continue on for a couple of hours and find a spot to make camp, and that's where we'll take a break.
Cool. Perfect.
Okie
Okay.
dokie. So everyone go stretch your legs, do what you need to do, and we'll be about 5.
Go piss, girl.
Bye.
Let's go.